So I just got this new cube. I wonder what it is. This is a pretty cool box. Same thing here. Yeah, this looks quite nice. Interesting. Never mind. I don't like it anymore. Why is this box like this? Like, what is going on here? Accessories, instructions, card, instructions, tool, springs. Pretty standard stuff so far. Got the usual box. And here it is, Super Aolong. Looks pretty similar to any other Moyu cube, so let's give it some turns. The first thing I noticed is the magnets are quite strong. All alignments you can see, pretty strong out of the box. You can adjust it from the corners, looks like. So I can play around with that, but out of the box feels pretty strong. Also feels like I'm locking up sometimes. But there's like this really small catches. Turning itself is pretty good. I'm trying to describe what it feels like. A lot of Moyu cubes have that Moyu feeling, but they're distinct in each of their ways. This one feels like a bit more hard plastic, so it's a bit clackier than some of the other cubes. Kind of similar to the V2 actually, the Aolong V2. And also similar to the Huameng new cube. Okay, I was trying really hard to find the Huameng. I can't find it, but I think this is pretty similar. It's also a hard plastic feel, but this one's a bit more crunchy. This cube, it's like a hard plastic but more smooth. Probably more similar to the Aolong V2, which I have here. Yeah, a little bit similar. This one is set up so it's quieter, a bit less solid in this. There's a bit more space in the pieces, a bit lighter feeling. All the performance stuff, probably pretty standard. Quick solve. Okay, yeah, as of right now, solid cube. Feels similar to the Aolong V2, and it's catching a bit, so I'm hoping that doesn't continue. So this is a Super Aolong. For those who don't know what that is, that's this boy right here. So I thought it would be fun to compare these guys and see if there's actually any meaning behind Super Aolong. It's kind of crazy. There's decent resemblance between the pieces, maybe. Less so here. These corners are much fatter, and this thing is much bigger. Kind of like a Aolong. So what's the difference between this and a Aolong? Pretty similar. Look like these edges stick out a bit more, which makes sense. These cubes feel pretty similar. Don't really know what this name has resemblance with the regular Aolong, but this is a throwback to a pretty cool cube. So I've had to describe this cube pretty close to the Super Aolong V2, but lighter feeling. Has a hint of like the RS series kind of cubes. I do actually main the Super Aolong V2, so if the catching issue goes away, this could be a potential main. I'm also between the Aolong V11. This is also a cube I'm a huge fan of. They're both kind of light in turning. The V11 more so, and the V11 is like more crunchy. You can kind of hear it. This one's more smooth. So if anything, this might be in between the V11 and the V2. Yeah, I guess all that's left is set this cube up and do more solves and give some more thoughts. So the cube's speed is actually quite good right now. So I think it just needs a bit of lubricant to make it a bit more smooth. I'm gonna try a bit of Moyu lube. Yeah, it feels a lot better now. Yeah, so overall thoughts on this cube, I do actually like it. I mentioned there were some catching issues. There still is, but most of it has gone away. I would still compare this cube to a lighter Aolong V2. And as someone that likes the stability of the V2, but also the lightness of the V11, this cube is definitely intriguing. Not sure if I'll main it, but I do expect a lot of top solvers to like this cube. Price is probably flagship. There are probably some versions that are less expensive, but it'll probably be on the higher side. If you think that you would like that feeling that I described, this cube might be for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Moyu for sending this out.